Man, I see why people do exhibitions. So you can get the
Seriously.
jitters out and all that stuff. I thought the first quarter we were really, really going too fast, really nervous, trying to just get everything perfect and make everything perfect when we just need to play basketball. And that's how I kind of settled down a little bit in the second quarter and then was able after halftime to kind of find a rhythm and be able to get into doing what we want to do and play how we want to play. Um, that Air Force team is really, really good. They have multiple ball handlers, and they got a five-out system that if you don't defend it well, they can really exploit you. They're without their best player, who's their point guard, who tore ACL at the last game last year. So we didn't know if she would be back or not, but she wasn't. So we still knew we would have a time with those other guards because you got 4 or 5 ball handlers on the floor at all time, and it's hard to press a team like that. The other thing we want to make sure we do is get out in transition and be able to play and shoot the basketball. We want to be able to get 100 possessions. We want to make it a 5-quarter game. Most games are around 80 possessions, around 20 per quarter, and we want to be able to go 25, 26 every single time and be able to go. The other thing we want to do is just have an opportunity for everybody to grab that baton and come in the game and see what it feels like and play your hardest for 2, 3, 4 minutes and then pass it on to the next person. We have a lot of depth right now, and a lot of people are able to come in and be able to play and make an imprint on the game. Just really excited to get this first win, get our legs up under us, know how it feels to be up under the lights, in the system, doing what we need to do, just to stay jailed as a team, and I'm just happy to get the win.
Two things. The tie that you're wearing, what's up with that? And then Kiera Merchant, freshman, come off the bench and doing
Yes,
what she did
ma'am.
tonight.
The tie because Maya West, as y'all know, is my former player. I usually start with a regular red tie, and she was like, "You always come with the same tie. Can you do something different?" You know, it's like women, they look at everything you wear and they want to dress you. So I had to go out and get another tie, and that's credited to Maya. And Kiera, freshman that we're trying to get her to understand exactly the pace of the game, first of all. Second of all, when you're up there with the ball, when your hand, everybody is watching you, so you have to command the floor. Third thing, you have to be vocal and get everybody in spots to be able to run the sets and do the things we need to do offensively and defensively. Fourth, just understand that you can't be cool. You can't be cool. You know, fifth, you can't touch like you did in high school over and over and that kind of stuff. So as we're working on a lot of different things with her, but the one thing that she's always come to practice with every single day is a positive attitude and a positive work ethic to be able to do what we do, even when we get on her over and over and over. And I think if she continue to grow, she'll continue to be rewarded more minutes. And I'm really excited about where she can go.
Ron, before we get into Laila, how did you think Naya kind of ran things and helped, facilitate tonight?
Yeah, I thought Naya did a really good job. You know, she got frustrated a little bit in the first quarter, but they all were like that because if somebody denies something, we're supposed to go automatic into something else, and that wasn't happening. So she got a little frustrated with that, plus the other person, because I'm sorry, Naya, I forgot, that kind of stuff. So she was coming over, throwing her arms out that side, and I said, okay, they're aroused a little bit, so you have to be able to get them under control. And so, again, playing downhill, finding other people. She led us in assists. She has plus 5 assists, and I think she only had a couple of turnovers.
Yeah, 0.
0 turnovers. So, again, taking care of the ball on that end of it. And it's what we needed. It's what we needed so we can keep Laila off the ball as much as possible to be able to score and do some things for us there. But Naya's can fill it up as well, and really excited about where she's going to take us.
Laila, what was that like to sort of start a season where you not so much having to handle the ball, but, maybe is that more of a comfortable role or position for you playing out?
It was a blessing, honestly, just to have other guards, especially a guard like Nia, just to alleviate some of the pressure. Like last year, a lot of the pressure was on me, and then I had the demand of, scoring, and then, when you're at the top, you still got to facilitate. So just making those decisions were, tough, but I was able to do it. But just having help, everybody needs help, and just to have a guard like Nia to be able to facilitate and handle the ball up top, yeah, it's a big thing for us, and it helps a lot for me too.
Laila, what is the story with the belt?
Oh, so we get these belts after the game now, which is really cool because I was actually like a wrestling WWE fan. So like just to see this, I got the one that says I'm her, which is kind of cool. And we have a different category. So Dime Queen. What's the other one, Coach Huey?
Queen of Dimes and Queen of Steals.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And Queen of Rebounds, the boards.
Yeah, so it's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Bria got Queen of Steals. She led us in steals, and Naya got Queen of Dimes. She led us in assists. Nobody got Queen of Boards because we should have just gave it to Air Force because we only out-rebounded them by 1, and that's going to be the smallest team we play all year. So we didn't give anybody that because we got to do a better job on the boards. We got to do a better job.
Hi, Coach.
Hey.
Congrats on your first win of the season. How did you feel your team defense played tonight? It seemed like they were really scrappy and really determined.
Yeah, I thought we were much better in the second half. The first half, we hardly got into traps. We allowed one person to dribble the ball up the floor when that should never be allowed. We always want to get the ball out of the point guard's hand and so they can have to pass it to someone else to bring the ball up and start the offense. That didn't happen a lot the first half. We made some improvements and some adjustments on that in the second half, and that did start to happen. But I thought overall the defense might have got a C tonight instead of an A like we want to get all the time.
And how do you feel going forward, the aspects of the offensive game that may have to change?
I thought the transition, we can really, really move forward with that because we started to make some transition threes and things like that. Half court, we were back to the drawing board. We're back to the drawing board. We have to get back to understanding our spacing, our timing off of things, getting the ball to the second side, third side, and playing and sharing the ball more. But I think we're headed in the right direction. We have a lot of players that can make shots, and it's tempting sometimes to come off the first side and want to shoot it. But we continue to move the basketball. We can break the defense down and get some easier shots and some great shots. Yep.
From the I'm her, will that go to like the game MVP?
Game MVP every single time. Game MVP.
Is that your idea to do the belt?
We actually, Coach Reed saw a clip of Ed Cooley at Providence last year, and they did it. And I called Ed. Now he's at Georgetown doing the same thing, and we just needed something that we can be able to get the girls to do instead of doing the chain like everybody else and all that kind of stuff. We wanted to find something that was different, and so we really like that, and I'm glad the girls like it as well, and hopefully it's something that they'll try to strive for every single game.
You get to keep it for one game or just until the next game?
Until the next game. I get to keep it for the night. I'm hurt for the night, but I'm hurt all the time, but I'm hurt for the night. Oh, I got you. This is awesome.
Thank y'all, man. Thank you. Thank y'all for coming, man.
Okay.
Yep. Thank y'all so much for coming.